Good morning. How are you? This is Marianne Grant, Life in Harmony podcast. Today is the first day of your life. It's important. What are you going to do with it? Remember, I talked about cleaning up any of that residue that you left behind yesterday, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually. If you're down and out and angry and depressed, you're the only one that made the mess. You're the only one that can clean it up. Yesterday is gone, and we are not promised tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to go over that wonderful list of all the things that control you throughout the day. Sarcasm. Sarcasm is anger, emotions, bad attitude, enabling, people pleasing, not able to say no. Drugs, alcohol, pills, relationships, sex, lust, love, anger, rage, porn, controlling everybody around you but yourself. Distractions everywhere. Then you have nothing but excuses. Gambling, work, working out, food addiction, binge TV, phone, podcasts, news, caffeine, surgeries, pain. Never having enough. Being in a relationship with a man or a woman. Mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually abusing one another. Or you may want to add to the list. Okay, today I want to talk about assume formlessness. By taking a shape, by having a visible plan, you open yourself to attack. Instead of taking a form for your enemy to grasp, keep yourself adaptable and on the move. Accept the fact that nothing is certain and no law is fixed. The best way to protect yourself is to be as fluid and formless as water. Never bet on stability or lasting order. Everything changes. This is from the book Power by Robert Greene. Nobody is forever. Nothing is forever. All we have is today. I love this. I love this saying about not getting complacent. And, I always thought I was going to get married and marry the man that I love. Was my first husband of 24 years and have a family and live happily ever after. Well, that's fairy tale world. It didn't happen that way. I lost my husband to prison for 3 years. Cocaine in the 80s. He dealt with three attorneys and two doctors that recreationally liked it. And those 3 years that he was gone really changed my life forever. That was a change in my direction that I didn't see coming, which I did see coming, but didn't see coming because when it happens to you, it was the scariest, most profound time in my life. I had to triple my income in 3 weeks, and that is what I did. Started my business in '88, cleaned up my life, dove into recovery, and never turned around. Never, ever, ever. And this is a time where, I made a promise to myself when he came home. If he ever relapsed, I was leaving, and he did relapse, so I left. Um, so I stayed there for the whole duration of our relationship, and over again, he went against his word, and he thought I'd never leave. His family thought I'd never leave. This statement here about thinking that they have you right where they think they want you and that you're never going to change. Well, by Joe being gone, it gave me the opportunity to really work on myself and see why I did what I did, why I changed what I changed. I didn't want to keep repeating. I made a promise to my higher power, my God, that I will never, ever, ever turn around and I will be subservient to my God for the rest of my life. And it's worked out quite well. And we all need somebody to be accountable to today. So, and in my own life today, nothing is forever. All I have is today. 26 years in my relationship, and this year was a rocky year, and it's still going back and forth, and we'll see where it goes. Right now, today, I am still married. Today, I do have everything that I set out to do for the day. And that's what success is, truly what you do today. So, what I want you to really look at is if there's something that you need to make a stand, you need to get into action, you need to get into therapy, and you need to get out of an abusive relationship if it's bad. Today's the day to make that move. Today's that day because you are worth it. Get your game plan. Do it realistically. Don't set yourself up for failure. and move forward. You can do this. You got to toughen up. You can't stay complacent. You got to have a great support system. It's the most important thing is to have a wonderful support system, and the rest will follow. And remember, work on one thing at a time. Eventually it will be a way of life. You don't want to do too much of anything. Balance is most important. I am clean and clear of all diseases and negative thoughts. I accept today where I am powerless. I have control where I have choices. Okay, now I want to read about a saying from 24-Hour Book. The glory of power, for yesterday is but a dream, and tomorrow is only a vision. But today, well lived, makes every yesterday a dream of happiness, and every tomorrow a vision of hope. Look well forth to this day. Look to this day, for it is life, the very life of life. In its brief course lie all the realities and varieties of existence, the bliss of growth, the splendor of action. Okay, I'm going to read a little snippet from the book uh, Power by Robert Greene. And today's message is, instead of being weighed down by these encounters, you might even come to appreciate them as a chance to hone your skills of self mastery and toughen yourself up. Outsmarting just one of these types will give you a great deal of confidence that you can handle the worst in human nature. You know, it's really hard to talk about family members and people that you love and what happens at home. I really didn't think what happened to me would continue to happen. Um, and I learned from the best. I learned from my first husband. He was a master manipulator, and it's really hard to say this out loud to somebody that you really loved, somebody that you trusted, somebody that you gave your whole solid heart to, somebody that you busted your ass, built a home with, had children with. And this happens probably more than not. It's the ones that you thought you loved the most. It's your family members. It's people that are close to you. That we all have to experience this. We all have to go through this one time or another. And it's not pretty. It doesn't feel good. It's not a good feeling. And it's hard to accept. So today, what I want you to really, really um, think about, and how this one's a hard one to digest. And you have to protect yourself. And this is where I say, don't put all your eggs in one basket. This is where I say, not too much of anything. This is where I say, save some for you. Never, ever, ever, ever give your whole heart to somebody else. Ever. It's the worst thing you can do. It's a setup for failure, because the truth is, we're always going to be disappointed. We're always going to not like what we see. But we always have the power to make the next right move for ourselves. Not everybody will like it. Not everybody is going to approve of it. But this is your life. So if you feel you're being cheated on, betrayed, or being disrespected, you have a decision to make. And remember, you are worth it, and work on one thing at a time. Eventually, it will be a way of life. Don't do too much of anything. Balance is most important. I am clean and clear of all diseases and negative thoughts. What's controlling you? I accept today where I am powerless. I have control where I have choices. I will reach out for help and use my tools today. I accept today and understand the only person I could change or regulate is myself. I will take time to hug and kiss the loved ones around me. I will show my partner today how much he or she is appreciated and needed and loved. I will speak up for myself today. Be true to ourselves. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Everything we do is a practice and a discipline to master what we want. I will take charge of my life today and realize I'm in charge of all my decisions. I will know when it's time to bow out and let go and trust the process. I will set realistic goals for myself. I will get 7 to 8 hours of sleep tonight. I will set healthy boundaries around myself today. I will not allow anybody to speak to me with disrespect. I will make a conscious effort to eat healthy meals. I will take my vitamins, food supplements today. I will drink 6 to 8 glasses of water today. I will be good to myself today. Whoever can see through all fear will always be safe. I will talk with someone I trust and respect and be honest with them. Accountability is key. We cannot do it alone. I will trust and reach out to my higher power today. I will accept and say thank you for everything that happens to me today, good or bad. I will not do anything to cause harm to myself or others today. I'm willing to change today. I will exercise today. I will pray for the well-being of myself and others today. I will write a list of all the things I want in a partner. If I become it, I will attract it. Discipline is freedom. Do 2 things a day that you don't want to do to have a successful day. My 2 things are always getting up early, doing my podcast, working out, and keeping my food clean. The rest will follow. I'm doing workshops and seminars. You can reach me at createyourspirit@gmail.com. Leave your number. I'll go over all my services. And if you want to learn about my services, Life in Harmony online.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my services. Remember, I'm doing the podcast Monday through Friday. Hit that colorful round button that says subscribe. Share it with everybody that you love and respect. Start with podcast number 1, number 2, number 3. There's order into receiving this information. In 30 days, you're going to say, wow, in 1 year, you will not recognize yourself. And the more people we help win, the more we win. It's a win-win for everybody. And I want you to have a marvelous day today. And thank you for listening.